Welcome to the Horror Next Door. We're back with some of our favorite new horror trailers for January 2021. If you enjoy everything from the world of horror, movies, video games, masks, and memorabilia, please subscribe. Now, on with the trailers.
The Reckoning. Evelyn, a young widow haunted by the recent suicide of her husband Joseph, is falsely accused of being a witch by her landlord after she rejects his advances.
The Reckoning is directed by Neil Marshall, who directed The Descent.
I've always been fascinated by the Salem witch trials and stories like this, such as The Witch, which I loved, where a woman is being accused of being a witch and she has to defend herself. Whether it be true or not, it's always an interesting premise. And there were lots of really cool things visually that I liked in this trailer. Just the plague doctor masks and a lot of the settings. I noticed that they dropped Game of Thrones in there. It looks like he directed 2 Game of Thrones episodes. So it's kind of funny they had to use that name. I totally get it. There was a lot of crazy stuff going on during this time, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they handle everything. The trailer makes it look really awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to this.
I agree. I think everything in this trailer looks really cool. Just the visuals and how Hellcat mentioned the plague doctor masks. I'm interested in seeing the revenge aspect of the film, how she's going to get back at these people that are accusing her of being a witch. Hopefully she tracks them all down and murders them.
The Funeral Home. Bernardo is an undertaker who runs a mortuary business from his home, where mischievous supernatural entities visit on a daily basis. His family attributes the paranormal manifestations to the dead bodies they reside with, but in their quest to find the source of the madness, they may find a terrifying truth. I hope you like that synopsis, because I had to rewrite the one we got from IMDb. It's a mess. Anyway, we have discussed movies similar to this before, and I feel like every time we say that the whole demon thing is pretty cliche and the movie can fail very easily. However, I do not get that from this trailer. I hope that it doesn't disappoint me because I actually think this looks really cool. There are a lot of really freaky looking moments, and I'm hoping that it creeps me out rather than makes me roll my eyes.
So whenever we see a trailer that begins with the Uncorked Entertainment logo, we're always kind of skeptical. I think Hellcat mentioned this before. Their movies are usually hit or miss, more misses than hits. But that being said, this trailer looks pretty cool. The shot of the bed where it looks like something or someone is moving around on the bed and it's like sinking in reminded me of an old episode of Unsolved Mysteries where there was some guy talking about a ghost or something that sat on his bed and it sank down like that. And it creeped me out as a kid when I watched it. So when I saw that in the trailer, I was like, ugh. So this trailer looks creepy. Hopefully it's good.
Also, I forgot to say that it sort of reminded me of that movie Veronica, which I did like and I thought had a couple creepy parts, so. Sacrifice. After his mother's death, Isaac and his pregnant wife returned to his birthplace on a remote Norwegian island to claim an unexpected inheritance. During their visit, the couple discovered dark secrets from Isaac's past, and their pleasant trip quickly turns into a nightmare when they encounter a sinister cult that worships a sea-dwelling deity.
Sacrifice stars Barbara Crampton, who you might know from Reanimator, The Beyond, You're Next, and Beyond the Gates, just to name a few.
Yeah, by far one of my very favorite Scream queens. Love Barbara Crampton, and honestly, that might be a big part of the reason I want to see this movie. But it does look very interesting and very off the wall. I definitely want to see where they go with this and get more information about what this dark past entails. Parts of it kind of reminded me of Midsommar, and then I mean, others, I guess the cult thing has been done too, but I recently just tried to watch a movie called Cult Girls that kind of looked cool, and the only good thing about it was metal music, so I can already tell from this trailer and do a better job than a lot of other cultish movies.
So the trailer mentioned something about this movie being like a Lovecraftian horror film. I was just speculating that the sea-dwelling deity is probably Cthulhu. And earlier in the trailer, the Isaac character, I believe, is holding like a little plush Cthulhu doll. It would be cool if they show that at the end. Yeah, this movie looks freaky and just weird, because it's always weird when there's a town that's all, part of a cult or something like that, and it's like you don't know who to trust, and everybody's freaking weird, and it's got Barbara Crampton in it, so it's got to be good. Can't wait to see it.
Bloody hell. A man with a mysterious past flees the country to escape his own personal hell, only to arrive somewhere much, much worse. So we go from beautiful Norway to beautiful Finland, 2 places I really want to visit, and 2 movies that make me want to rethink everything. Well, this looks Looney Tunes. I think that it's so funny when he says, I talk to myself, and there's literally 2 of him. It's so cool. There are lots of movies where people have voices in their head or things like that, or they literally do talk aloud to themselves, but I can't recall seeing a whole lot where there's literally another version of the person talking and reacting to the things around them. It's always disturbing when, like, an entire family is all in, Texas Chainsaw style. Let's do this crazy crap. Let's friggin', torture and kill people or whatever. It's just really weird.
So I really just love the style of this trailer, just the way it's presented and the way the words come up on the screen and everything. And I like that the movie has like a slight dark humorous tone to it. That being said, the movie does look pretty fucked up. I don't really know what else to say. This movie just looks really awesome, and I'm going to see it as soon as humanly possible.
Willys Wonderland. A quiet drifter is tricked into a janitorial job at the now condemned Willys Wonderland. The mundane tasks suddenly become an all-out fight for survival against wave after wave of demonic animatronics. Fists fly, kicks land, titans clash, and only one side will make it out alive. Demonic animatronics. Alright.
Willys Wonderland stars the one and only Nicolas Cage, who you might know from Mandy, Mom and Dad, and 8mm, among a ton of other films.
Nicolas Cage is and always has been one of the most entertaining freaking people out there. If you have not seen, I would say, at least 10 of his movies, look up his filmography and seek out his movies and just pick any random ones that sound interesting to you, because his range is insane. It seems like the older he gets, the more he just is like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to lose my mind on camera at least once in every movie I make from now on, and it's amazing. He's just so one of a kind. I have been a fan of him since I was a young kid, and I just think all of the movies he has been making recently have been so much fun, so out there, just so unique, so different. I really appreciate the fact that he's constantly working, because I will never get sick of him. Anyway, as far as this movie specifically, we get to see another lunatic version of Nicolas Cage, and it looks like it's going to be a freaking blast. He basically looks like he's in 100% enjoying beating the ever-loving crap out of the demonic animatronics. And this just looks so much fun. I'm extremely excited about watching this.
So I've heard some people making comparisons of this film to a video game called Five Nights at Freddy's, and I have never played the Five Nights at Freddy's games, but just going from what I do know about them, yeah, it does seem a little similar, but whatever. That being said, This movie looks like it's going to be a freaking blast. I mean, Nicolas Cage beating up animatronics. I mean, what else? What else do you need? But yeah, I agree with everything that Hellcat said, and I am super excited to see this movie. We don't have long to wait to see it because it comes out in February.
As always, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment letting us know your thoughts on these trailers. All the trailers that we discussed will be linked in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and don't forget to check out our store and visit our social media pages. Until next time! I'm beginning to doubt your commitment to sparkle motion.